Welcome to the Intro to Web Development intro video. My name is Clint Wild and I'm the founder of YouthTechHub. I wanted to take a few minutes and show you the video, show you an intro video to what we do in our very first class. This class is for anybody that's interested in programming, that they don't have to have any programming experience, and we're going to be learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is the foundation for any type of web development. This course is 12 weeks long, but the nice thing about it is it's self-paced. So each student goes at their own pace, and I'll describe kind of how that works in just a minute. So let's go ahead and look at the details. Students are expected to bring their own laptop to class, and that they have administrative rights on their computer so they can install a few different software packages. One of them is called Brackets. It's an HTML editor that they'll need. So here's the projects that we work on. We do 13 different projects. We start off with the very basics. The very first one that we do is called a bio. And here the student will learn how to embed images, embed videos, do some different formatting for the very first web page. And I'm not going to go through all these in detail, but basically they'll make a registration form that is a very common page on the internet. They'll learn how to do all this here. They will also learn, they will build a calculator. They'll build, let's take a look at this calculator. They'll build an online calculator here, which is done in two phases. The first phase is actually building the table and all the buttons, and the second phase is actually making it work when you hit the buttons. Then we'll do later on in the course we'll make a registration form that they've already built. We'll make it look better. We'll add an image to the background, add this nice little area on the back in the background. Variables will then start into JavaScript. Now JavaScript is the language that actually does something on the page. So we'll talk about variables, operators, which are mathematical operators, conditionals, which is if-else statements and other things, arrays and loops. And this is the next challenge. It's really fun for the students, is they'll learn how to count from 1 to 1,000,000 on a web page, and it'll print out from 1 to 1,000,000 on the website. It's really interesting to the students because they get to see how fast a computer really can work, and they're all usually pretty amazed by how fast it can work. Then we'll wire up the functionality for the calculator. We'll talk about cookies, local storage, and here JavaScript Challenge 2, they'll actually make an application that does something that's useful. This is a to-do app, which really is kind of like an application where they type in things to do, and then later on when they do it they can actually delete the item. So they can use it for homework, for chores at home, whatever it is that they want to track, they will write this and they'll actually be able to track it. So this is going to be something useful that they can start using. Then we'll make a fun tic-tac-toe game, and you'll see on this tic-tac-toe game, player 1, it tracks player 1 and player 2. So you notice player 1 won in this case, and it shows it at the top of the page. Then at the final project we have a portfolio, so they can show off their work to others and show exactly what they've done. Now I want to show you a quick sample of what the videos look like. And one thing to understand is learning code is not something that most people can sit down at a computer and learn all by themselves. It takes a mentor like me and our other instructors that can help when they get stuck. There's a lot of potential places to get stuck. Even though we show them very, very thoroughly in the videos what to do, we will be there in the class walking around helping people and teaching things when they get stuck. So I'm going to show you a real quick clip of the video so you see what it looks like.
We can go ahead and hit save, go back to Chrome, refresh, and you can see now we have an input. So to walk you through what this just did, this creates the input. This setting type means that it's going.
Okay, that's a quick intro to the video, what it looks like. Uh, Now what I want to show you is how valuable this knowledge is to your, either to you if you're watching this for yourself or to your teen. And by the way, this course currently is open to teens anywhere from 13 to 19. So let's go ahead, and I want to show you a job search I just pulled up for Utah. And today is April 11th, 2015. This job search, this has pretty much looked like this for the past 20 years. We did have a downtime during the dot-com bubble when that burst around 2001, 2002. But other than that, if you look back in history in Utah, we have almost always had so many jobs that they can't be filled in Utah. So you notice I searched for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the three things we're going to start learning in the first class. 165 positions just in Utah. So now this doesn't mean that's the only thing they need, but this is one of the main things they need. So if your student starts learning this now, they will be so much farther ahead in the future. Just a couple years in the future, they will have such a good knowledge base under their belt that they will be able to start doing programming as a first job instead of go down and work at the fast food joint down the street. Nothing wrong with that, but there is a big, big future in Utah for programmers. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching and have a great day.